This is how you can find offers that actually work. In this video, I'm going to show you the 4 steps to make your first 100K with affiliate marketing. These 4 steps are what separates somebody who makes a full-time living from affiliate marketing compared to somebody who makes no commissions or just the occasional sporadic affiliate commission here and there. My name is Omid. I've been doing marketing for over 10 years now, and I built one of the fastest marketing media companies in Google. Through that, I've generated multiple 6 figures in affiliate commissions, and I've even become the #1 affiliate for Beehive, the popular newsletter platform. Okay, so here's how this video is going to work. First, I'm going to speed run through the 4 steps so you understand exactly what it takes to make $100,000 with affiliate marketing. Then I'm going to show you 2 real examples, one from myself and one from a different brand out in the wild, of how those 4 steps are applied so you can fully understand it and do it for yourself. Okay, let's get to step 1, which is the offer. The offer is the #1 most important thing when it comes to making money with affiliate marketing, and because this is literally what pays you. So in the first step, you need to find the right product to promote, and this is going to determine if you make $0, $10, $1,000, $100,000, or millions of dollars with affiliate marketing. It all first starts with the offer, which is the product that you're promoting. So most advice on YouTube or in blogs will tell you to go to an affiliate marketing network like ClickBank, ShareASell, which is now called Awin, PartnerStack, etc. These are affiliate networks. You can just Google them to find a bunch of affiliate networks for different products. But I truly believe, and the way that I made my first $100,000 with affiliate marketing was to actually find this sweet spot of having a product that you love, that you use, that you've already bought and paid for, and making sure a product is trending in some sort of interest. So if you can combine those two, there's interest that people want this product, and you also use this product and you understand it, the ins and outs and the problems it solves. If you can find that middle ground, that is where magic happens and you land on a great offer. So speaking of that, let's just go over what else makes a really good offer. And again, it's about finding the right product. So the first way to figure it out is, of course, is there proof that it works? The way that you would know this is if a product has product market fit. But in order to really understand that in the market is you want to find brands, which I'll show you 2 examples at the end of this video, of how you can actually go about and find products that people are already promoting. Because if somebody is already promoting something for an extended period of time, that means that people are actually using that product. The other things that make a really great product is if it has a high commission per sale. So for example, if you go to Amazon and you promote a $20 product, you're probably only going to get like $1, $2 per product you sell. Whereas if you go and you sell a very high ticket product that's like $10,000 and you get 10% of that, you would make $1,000 per sale. So making sure that the products that you promote have a high commission is what makes a really good product as well. And then there's reoccurring and one-time products. So if you're going to promote an e-commerce product, a lot of times there is just that one commission you get when somebody purchases that item. But for example, in the software niche that I'm in, if somebody purchases software, then it's going to have that reoccurring monthly membership. The next part is having a proven sales page that you know converts. And really in this section, it's about having a clear problem that a product solves. So it can't be like a nice to have product. The other parts of this are having a responsive team behind the product that you're promoting. So for example, a lot of times when you start making money through a product that you're promoting, you might run into issues with something with payouts being late, or you might want to negotiate higher rates for your affiliate commissions. And really, if you have a responsive team behind the company, that's how you're going to get your emails answered. There's so many affiliate programs that I've signed on to that I've driven commissions for, where I've noticed that when I had a question, the team was non-existent, and so I actually stopped promoting that product. And then the optional thing is if a product has support and resources for affiliates, but this is not really required, as I'll show you in my example. Okay, so once you have the offer, the second part is the mechanism. And the mechanism is how you deliver that value. So this is the format you use to get your offer in front of people. This can be in the form of written content, which is on landing pages, blog posts, maybe even emails if you're doing email marketing, or this can be in the format of videos. So if you're doing long form content on YouTube, or if you're doing short form on, say, TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, there's really only two different ways. It's either video or written content. And on top of that, there's two other ways that you can approach your entire business of affiliate marketing. One is the faceless approach, which is there's really no brand and you're just focused on sort of the short-term money. This is what you see a lot on like TikTok Shop, where people are just promoting these drop shipping like items and they're just using their hands, or maybe they're outsourcing to a UGC creator that's not actually them. This is the faceless approach. Then there's the media builder approach, which is building an audience around your niche. And this approach is actually the one that I took with my own website, because you can monetize in other ways after. For example, I have a marketing blog. I am an affiliate for a handful of different marketing tools, but through that, I've also attracted people that are interested in my marketing services through my SEO services. So my favorite approach is to go the media route, because this way you're actually building a long-term business that can be monetized through many different means and something that's actually building equity in. And regardless of if you go to the faceless route or the media builder route, the mechanism always needs to deliver actual value. So it needs to solve either a real problem or answer a question that people in that audience or that ideal customer profile has. And it needs to naturally lead to your offer. And again, I'll show you this with the two examples that we're going to go over, how they naturally lead to the offer. Okay, once you find the mechanism, the third part of this is the traffic source. And this is where people come from to land on your mechanism that leads to the offer. And for this, you have multiple options. So there's paid traffic, like running Google ads, Facebook ads, or even native ads to landing pages with offers on them. There's SEO, which is my favorite, which is ranking in Google or Bing or AI search engines like ChatGPT or Perplexity. There's short form, like we talked about, which is like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or long form, which generally would just be YouTube. And there's also like organic social with X and LinkedIn or Threads. Really, out of all of these, you just want to select one free channel is how I would start, and you can add more later. So for example, you can start with SEO with Google and writing blog posts, but then you can actually add, say, long form or short form videos from YouTube on top of that as well to accelerate things. And then once you have the traffic source, you need to make that traffic source work for you, and that becomes step 4, which is the angle. And this is what makes people actually click and engage with your mechanism on your traffic source. And really, I would like to think of the angle as the strategy behind your content and how you make your traffic source work for you. In other words, how do you play to the algorithm of the platform that you're using as your traffic source, as your distribution channel? And different traffic sources have different games you need to play. So for example, with SEO, it's all about doing keyword research and matching the right search intent. So you have to figure out what are people actually searching for in Google related to your products and services. With short form video, it's about the hook and getting people to stop scrolling after just 2 seconds. With paid ads, understanding the problem and the solution. What are the pain points that make somebody stick? If you're creating a VSL, a video sales letter, or if you're creating an advertorial, how do you actually play to cold traffic copywriting? And then there's also long form video, which is like, how do you position a topic? How do you package something on YouTube? What's your unique take or results on a specific product or service that you're promoting or a niche that you're in? And really, at this stage, most people can't get their traffic source to work for them because they don't pick the right angle for it. In other ways, they don't play to the right game for that traffic channel. And this is so important because the angle connects your mechanism to your traffic source. And it's the bridge between what drives sales to your offer and who actually sees it in your traffic source. So this is the full recap. We have the offer as the most important thing, and then the mechanism, which followed by the traffic source and the angle. Let's go ahead and look at 2 different examples, with the first one being from myself. So in this case, my offer was Beehive, a newsletter platform built for creators and media companies. This was a product that I first started using before they even had an affiliate program. Right when they launched, I quickly fell in love with it, reached out to the founders and asked them to create an affiliate program so I could start promoting the product. And at the same time, I was starting to see a lot of big investors and people on Twitter promoting Beehive and using Beehive. So this is where I mentioned earlier in the first step of offers, where I found a product that I really loved, and I also found a product that people were searching for and were interested in. So I looked in Google Trends and I saw Beehive was starting to get some search traffic and some activity, and I knew that it was about to pop off. So my mechanism was my media company and the blog on my media company. And so I found that I could write a article around how to start a newsletter, and then I would actually insert Beehiiv naturally into that article. In that article, I basically show how I started my newsletter and how I used Beehiiv to actually start the entire newsletter business around that. So that was my mechanism. And the way that I got people to land on that article was through Google SEO, which was my traffic source. And the way that I got Google SEO to work for me is that I targeted a tutorial-based keyword, which in this case I did keyword research and I found how to start a newsletter as the keyword of my choice. And this actually started to bring commissions for me. But the way that I actually accelerated the commissions and what actually allowed me to win the Beehiiv competition to be the #1 affiliate for them was I actually expanded on the multiple different angles and mechanisms I was creating for this one single offer. So here's how I accelerated things. I still kept the same offer and product, which was Beehiiv, but this time I changed the mechanism to be a listicle blog post on the 10 best newsletter platforms. And again, the traffic source stays the same, Google SEO, but what changed was also the angle. So the type of keyword that I was targeting in this case was like a best of listicle style keyword. In this case, I was targeting the keyword newsletter platforms, and through that, people landed on my article around the 10 best newsletter platforms. And that was how I actually got people to convert. And the great thing about this approach too is that if you go with the SEO media brand approach, in this case, I am actually not only promoting Beehiiv, but I'm an affiliate for some other newsletter platforms as well. So that article actually makes a lot of money, not just through the first offer, but also the other offers that are on that page. And this is why I personally like approaching the SEO, building a media brand angle instead of like the short form social media, promoting like drop shipping products that don't really add a lot of value. Okay, let's look at another example, which is from a brand in the fitness and health niche. So the offer here was finding these creatine gummies. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Legon, creatine gummies. And the mechanism that they used to promote this offer was through creating the listicle blog post around the best creatine gummies, very similar to how I did the newsletter platform article. And their traffic source was Google SEO, just like me, but they were targeting the keyword best creatine gummies. And so they targeted the keyword best creatine gummies. They got traffic from Google, sent people to that article. And in that article, people can read what the best creatine gummy is. They see the first option, they click on it, and they buy. And if you caught on this example and the other one I just showed from Beehiiv for myself, what you can notice is this is how you can find offers that actually work. So for example, this creatine gummy is probably a good product if it's being promoted #1 in this article. And if you actually go to their website, you can see in the footer, usually there's something that says affiliate program or affiliate, and they actually have an affiliate program for this product. So you can simply sign up and find your own ways to promote this offer. You know this offer works, so you need to find then the right mechanism, the right traffic source, and the right angle to promote this product that most likely works. And that's pretty much it. If you can follow all those 4 steps and get a bit creative with it, then you can actually make your first $100,000 with affiliate marketing. As you can see, it's not anything rocket science. It's not complicated. It's pretty simple, but it does take effort and it does take time. And the reason why most people never make their first 100K with affiliate marketing is because they just don't stick to the game and they don't stick to the process. And they don't understand that these 4 things are mission critical to making this possible. The offer, #1 most important thing, how you persuade people to actually buy that offer through the mechanism, how you actually get people to get eyeballs on your mechanism through the traffic source, and how do you make the traffic source actually work by the angle and approach you take to it. So that's it. If you have any other questions about anything in here, leave a comment below. And if you want, you should watch this video on my full affiliate marketing course. If you like this video, there's a 4-hour free course that goes super in depth into all of this, how to create your own website, how to find your niche, how to create a content strategy, how to find products. It's a full 4-hour free course that's probably better than most paid courses out there. Okay, that's it from me. See you in the next one. Much love. Peace out.